Hi everyone, it is Beth with Flying by the Seed of My Plants, and I am back by my milkweed. The garden is looking absolutely gorgeous. But on the milkweed, which they do attract aphids, and so what I'm doing right now, this is day 4, and I have been coming out every day, checking the plants, and looking for the aphids. And I'm using my hose. I use a high spray jet stream on them, and I am spraying the top of the leaves, the bottom of the leaves, and it seems like every day it's getting less and less of a problem, but I am noticing a curl going on the leaves, which is a sign that the aphids are actually sucking the juices out of the plant. So that's one reason why it's really important to stay on top of it, checking all your plants. And you want to check on top of the leaves, on the bottom of the leaves, and you're looking for eggs. Now there's 2 different types I'm finding here. The one on the one plant is black eggs. And interesting fact about aphids, I guess they can actually lay eggs of where they're already pregnant. So, I don't know. I thought that was really interesting. So, right now I'm going to go ahead and I am going to spray these. And like I said, this is day 4. And they suggest doing that for about 2 weeks and to hopefully get rid of the problem. If not, I might have to do it every morning. But it's the least... I don't like using chemicals or anything like that in my garden. I know there are things that are okay to use, like neem oil would be a good option, especially if you have an infestation of them. Hopefully you're catching them right away. And the neem oil, you want to spray that not in the heat of the day, not in direct sunlight, because it will magnify on your plants. And the other suggestion I would do is just spray a couple leaves just to see how that plant handles the neem oil. And don't go nuts with it. I did that on my, well, it was for white fly, but I used the neem oil last year and went a little overly zealous spraying, and you can actually just kill all the leaves on that plant. So you want to start out with just a certain area and to see how it does. And don't go nuts. And I'm looking at plants down here. I'll have to show you where I can actually see them moving around on the other ones. But they will, a couple signs that you might have aphids is you'll notice the leaves curling. Another sign is seeing ants, because they do extract a sweet substance, the aphids do, and the ants will, they call it farming the aphids. So let me go ahead and show you what I do. I have another video that I'll throw in here from a couple days ago. It was actually on the 2nd day that I noticed the aphids. So, alright, I'm going to start spraying. Actually, before I start spraying, I want to show you, it's gone down quite a bit. I will say that. Let me see if I can... Oh, there's hardly any on that one. Here's one. It's a lot fewer than what were on there when I first discovered them, so I think it's working. And then, let me find... Let me see if I could find any other ones. I seen... They were the yellow ones that were on... Looks like that might be some right there. I don't know how well you can see it. But anyhow, I'm going to spray all of them. Here you can kind of see where the leaf is curling, and when I uncurl it, you could see quite a few that are underneath there. So yeah. Okay, so I just wanted to share that with you. Right now, I'm just trying to do the most natural way to treat the aphids, and that is just using the hose, and I'm using the jet spray. You know, you can see whatever spray works for you, but you want to spray them off the leaves, top and bottom. So you got to check out the whole plant. The leaves are definitely starting to curl on the one section, so hopefully I could take care of that before, you know, I don't want it to kill the plant. But you can also use a neem oil, but I would definitely be careful with that. You don't want to do it in the heat of the day. You don't want to do it when the sun's out bright, because it will magnify, and it's an oil, so it will burn your plants. So you just want to be really careful with using neem oil. It's all natural. You can use it at, you know, at the end of the day before the sun totally sets. And so right now I am just trying to be, well, neem is all natural, but I'm just trying right now with the jet stream on it. And then I'm going around and checking all my other plants. But one of the telltale signs is, this is a milk weed leaf, and you could see how that is curling. And what the aphid does is suck the sap out of the milkweed, and the milkweed does have a milky substance, so it's probably sweet, and they absolutely love it. So, but anyhow, if I uncurl this, you could see there's aphids in there, there's aphid eggs, and that's what I'm spraying off. I'm uncurling. If it's really damaged, I'm just taking the leaf off. But if you notice curling on your leaves, whether it's cabbage, you know, make sure you start checking for any insects, because they'll end up killing your plant. So I'm going to show you what I've been doing as far as using the jet stream on my the leaves on the bottom and on the top, and it's washing the aphids off, the aphid eggs off. And these happen to be black on this one. So there's different colored aphids. There's like a light yellow, there's orange, there's black, and pear-shaped. So, you know, the whole thing is to try and prevent it and keep an eye on your plants. This year I'm really trying to keep up on them. So one of the most natural ways is just to use the jet. I use the jet spray on my hose nozzle. And just, you know, hold the leaf and spray it really good and spray them all off. And I've been coming out, today is day 4. And so another thing, you know, that is my butterfly garden. So I want to attract the monarch butterfly. So I do plant a lot of milkweed, and the milkweed in that area that I was showing you that I was hosing off, that all came back from last year. But I also winter sowed, and so that's another 16 feet of milkweed that I planted. And I'm really hoping that I do get a lot of monarch caterpillars. That's the host plant for the monarch. They will lay their eggs on there, then they turn into the caterpillar, and they just munch. I mean, they eat that whole plant, all the leaves. And then they go off and they form the chrysalis, and then become the monarch butterfly. And I also have food for them after they become the butterfly. The Mexican sunflower is a great flower to plant. So I planted in a couple areas of my yard, and they like marigolds. I planted regular marigolds plus the crackerjack marigold. They love that. Anything that would attract the butterfly. So I got a lot of different plants. And so anyhow, on my dill, I found a couple of caterpillars for the black swallowtail. So usually when I find them, and if I don't do anything with them, within a couple of days they're actually gone. And I don't think they just crawled off somewhere. I mean, they have to eat and mature and then form their chrysalis. And let me see if I could pull this one out. There's 2 of them that I have. So I'm just trying to protect them. And I don't know if you could see that, but there's one of them right there. And then there's another one that I got earlier, which is actually bigger. And the parsley is also a host plant for the black swallowtail. So I've just been feeding them parsley every day. I'm taking snips, fresh snips for them on a daily basis, just so they have fresh food. And the one is getting really big. And I have them in, it's just a mesh like wastebasket. And I put a stick in here so that they can, you know, form their chrysalis on that. And so anyhow, I'm excited about that. And every day I keep checking to see if there's any more out there, because I found one one day and then another one on another day. So, and the garden is doing fantastic. Just, you know, letting you know you need to check your plants daily. You know, if you're growing milkweed, especially the milkweed, because the aphids love that. So anyhow, just wanted to share that with you, and also wanted to wish you all a very happy Father's Day. And I will talk to you on the next one. All right, bye.